My skin is my cape, huh? My black is my bitch, huh? Natural face, huh? That's how I wake up.
Hello you guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you can go ahead and subscribe and make sure you like that video, at the end. So let's get into it. Okay, today is like a topic that I don't really see a lot of people on YouTube, because I searched for it on YouTube, but I don't see a lot of people talking about it. But I have an eye condition called keratoconus, and I'm just going to inform you a little bit about what it is. If you guys are familiar with August Alsina, he has keratoconus, and he took off music for like a long time because he was dealing with it. It's a condition of the eye where your cornea, like your cornea is supposed to be like thin and like round and flat or whatever, but like if you have keratoconus, then like it's misshapen and it like bulges out like a cone, kind of like that. So it's kind of like a astigmatism, but with keratoconus it gets worse, like really rapidly. And so it happens, usually people get diagnosed with it between the ages of like 10 to 25. I first got diagnosed with it when I was in my 20s. I was probably like 25. I was probably around that age when I got diagnosed with it. And you guys, it's horrible. Like it's so like I've always had bad eyesight. I started wearing glasses when I was in the 3rd grade, and so like ever since then, like since 3rd grade, like my eyes have just been bad. And I had astigmatism, early on too. And so like I had like my glasses were like really thick on the sides because I had an astigmatism, and then like I got contacts. So this is when I like first realized that my eyes were like getting really bad. I was around maybe around 24 or something. I was a little older than that, but my ex at the time lived out of town, and so I went to he usually would come to see me, drive to see me. He lived like 2 hours away, but this time I was like, well, I'm gonna go see you. And so I went like after work, and so it was getting dark. And so like y'all, like I noticed like I could not see. I was like on the highway, and I'm noticing like it was so hard for me to see at night. It really was. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. So I ended, and I had my contacts in at the time. So I ended up, when I got there, I went to live with him actually. Anyways, I went to the eye doctor there or whatever, and he was like, y'all, this was the weirdest eye doctor ever. He was like, dang, your ass bad. He was y'all, he was like saying how bad my eyesight was, and he was laughing and stuff. It was so weird. And I was like, okay. And he was like, I ain't never seen no astigmatism like this. And he was laughing and stuff. I'm like, okay, I don't know what's so funny, but he ended up, prescribing me some contacts that I still couldn't even see out of. So, moving forward, okay, I ended up moving back home, well, back to the area, me and my ex, then we got married, okay? So, like, when I moved back, it got to the point, because I told you I still couldn't see out of my contacts, right? So I couldn't see at night. I just couldn't drive at night. So he would have to drive me everywhere at night. If I wanted to go out with my friends, if I wanted to do anything, go to a work event, anything, like he had to drive me. I had to have a chauffeur. I couldn't drive at night. I could not see enough to drive at night. So I'm just like, I'm really not knowing like why I couldn't drive at night. I'm just thinking, okay, I guess my eyesight got worse, but I just saw the doctor and he couldn't help me. I ended up going to lens crafters, okay? So this lady actually was the one that helped me, okay? I went to lens crafters, and so when she did my eye exam, she was like, can you see out of this, the things, can you see this, can you see that? and you know how they do the letters or whatever. Anything that she put up there, I couldn't see. And she'll do this and do that, and I still couldn't see. I'm like, I can't see none of that. And so she was like, I think you have keratoconus. And so because she saw, because I had been to lens crafters before, so she saw like the rapid decline in my eyesight when she looked at my old charts, and she was like, okay, something's not right. I think this is what you have. I had to go to a specialist. She sent me to a specialist, and the specialist diagnosed me with keratoconus. After that, I went to an eye doctor that Belleville Optometry. They specialize in like eye conditions and stuff. And lucky for me, like this place is really close to me, and the doctor is really good, the eye doctor, and he specializes in keratoconus. He got me together. First, he wanted to get me on hard contacts, like the little small ones that go over your pupil. When I tell you, them things, I don't know how anybody does it. Like, they feel like a rock in your eye. Literal rock in your eye. And he told me, just try it. Just try to wear these at least a couple hours a day, and then until you get used to it. I couldn't get used to it. I'm telling him, now we're going to have to try something else. So then he gave me the scleral lenses, and scleral lenses are big. They're hard contacts, but they go over all around the white of your eye. Like, they're bigger, okay? They are so comfortable. Once you learn how to use them and stuff, like, you don't feel them in your eye at all. I have one in this eye. I don't have one in this eye because I broke this one, and I'll get into that. So I've been wearing scleral lenses for about 4 years or so, and I really love them. But with this eye condition, you know, your eyes steady can decline and all that kind of stuff. You have to go back every year and get another eye exam. But let me tell y'all, when I say I am totally dependent on these contacts, I cannot see like without these. You know, I wasn't even supposed to pass my driving test before I had my scleral lenses, and I just had the contacts. And I just had the contacts in my eyes. Like, I wasn't even supposed to pass my driver's test, but she just let me. These really help my eyes. Like, I can't see without them. I cannot. So, and when I say I can't see, like, it's not black, it's blurry as hell, you know. And people say, well, why don't you just wear glasses? You can't wear glasses if you have keratoconus because because your eyes are bad, because your eye is like bulging out. Well, your cornea is misshapen, so you need something to sit on your cornea. You need the contacts to sit on your cornea in order to be able to see. It's, when I say it's blurry, like if I cover one eye, all you can see is just like blurry. It's fuzzy, you know, blurry, and like I can't even see nothing. Like if I had something with letters on it or something, like I wouldn't be able to read it like this close. That's how bad it is. So I'm just coming to tell you guys, you know, basically, you know, about this condition that I have, because I tell people all the time about keratoconus. I'm like, I have an eye condition, but they don't really know what it is like that. Also, if you feel like your eye, if you already have like an astigmatism, or you feel like your eye is just getting worse and worse and worse, and you can't drive at night, like I'm just letting you know, you need to go probably tell them that you think you have that, because I didn't know what I had at first, because the first doctor I went to was ill-informed. He should have been able to catch it, but he didn't, okay? And so I suffered a lot because of that. I couldn't drive at night. My ex had to drive me everywhere and stuff, like I was a 90-year-old lady. So I'm just letting you guys know, okay? Also, these are very expensive. Like, these contacts are very expensive. Even if you have insurance, okay? So my doctor, I love my eye doctor. He did mine through medical. He basically said that my contacts are medically needed. My scleral lenses are medically needed, which they are. So they went through my regular insurance and not like the eye insurance. So with the eye insurance, like it's $500 some for a pair, $200 some for one, and I'm mad because I broke one and now I have to pay $200 and some, $250 for one contact that goes in this eye. At the end of May, I would have gotten it for free for my insurance, but it hasn't been a whole year since I got my other ones. But you gotta be careful because they're not really fragile, but you know, I was dropping mine and I think these nails had something to do with me breaking them. Also, when I'm very self-conscious if I don't have my contacts in, especially if I only have one in, because I don't know if you guys can tell, but this eye is lower than this one. I don't know, you probably can't tell with these lashes on, but my eye, right eye, is lazy without the contact in. That's because, I think it's because, like, I really don't know. I guess it's because I can't see good out of it. If I take this contact out, it's gonna look lazy too. It's gonna look lower. So I guess because my eyesight is so bad, and when your cornea is misshapen, like the way that the light comes in it's messed up. So maybe that's why it's so low. But yeah. So I have to be walking around like Forrest Whitaker for, you know, I guess a few more days until my contacts come in. And the eye just look dead or something. You can just tell that it ain't right. But that's because I don't have the other contact in. So I was just coming to tell you guys about my little eye condition or whatever. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. I can get some kind of LASIK, not LASIK, but there's something that I can do with a laser to make it not get any worse. And I've never done that follow-up that I was supposed to do. My doctor told me to call this other place. I never did it, but I probably am going to do it. But if the keratoconus continuously gets bad, then I will have to get a cornea transplant, which y'all know I don't want that. I don't want nobody else's eyes in my eyes, okay? Because I ain't seen, you know, some horror movies and then you end up seeing some shit that the dead person then saw and all that. So I'm not trying to get that, but we'll see. If you have keratoconus, you know, hit me up with a message. If you have any questions, you think you might have it, let me know. So yeah, I was just coming to tell you guys about my eye condition video. Go ahead and like and make sure you subscribe, okay? I will be coming to you guys later. Bye bye.